Uh-oh.
Find a spot for my kickstand. I'll be right there.
Y'all good in there? Ah.
Oh, it is in there.
Ah. The KLX comes with a 14-tooth front sprocket, and after riding it off-road a few times, the gearing just feels a little too tall. I'm spending more time in first gear than I'd like, and when things get slow and technical, I'm constantly working the clutch trying to keep it from stalling, so I'm dropping one tooth in the front down to a 13. It's a cheap, simple change, but I'm hoping it'll make the bike feel a little easier to manage in the woods. Around the neighborhood, I could already tell the gearing was different, and I even managed to get the front wheel up just a little bit, although I did a terrible job of getting it on camera. The riding around the neighborhood wasn't really the test though, so I met up with Kim and Jason at Richloam Fire Tower and headed back into the woods to see if one tooth would actually make a difference.
How low can you go? Oh well, we need a break anyway.
Take my mirrors off maybe and walk it through. This tire's so much better. Come on. Uh-oh.
Find a spot for my kickstand. I'll be right there.
Y'all good in there?
No, I thought it was only one. I like those grab handles though.
Yeah. First thing I did.
I've been thinking about it.
What did you hit so I don't?
Carburetors, huh?
No, it's fuel injection.
Is there a tip sensor or is it reset with a key?
It might be the trip sensor.
Yeah.
What'd you hit so that I don't hit
My
it?
friend's TTR.
I went to put my foot down and there's nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend's got a Yamaha 230. Got a key cycler, it won't start.
That's a pretty tight turn.
Yeah. I'll push it and I'll pull your back end over this way. You hold the front brake, I'll pull the back over.
That branch is going to catch me.
Yeah.
You're
way
back
you
trying
wanna
to
go?
back up on a palmetto route
Go
here.
forward.
I'm going to go forward.
Yeah.
I got to put my foot down.
We can pick you up, I'm gonna drag you over this way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard left turn. Who cut this trail?
Home free.
Keep it revved up. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm caught up there.
Hold on.
You got a good grab point?
I got a barely grab point.
I'm gonna try to drag you over.
All right.
Back a little bit.
Back up. Yeah, I have reverse.
There, I think I got it.
Look at hills and
Nope.
all that.
Gonna hit that vine.
That. You got to keep the engine revs up higher, but feather your
Clutch.
Instead of
So in case when you come to a stalling point, it's revved up high enough, you can just let more.
So it still has the power there.
it's street bike habits is what kill you on these. I found if you get around 2,000 RPM and then just use your clutch for throttle. And when you're going too fast, you clutch in. When you're going too slow, you clutch out.
And just hold it on here.
Cruise control your throttle and ignore it, and then just do all your driving with your clutch.
All right.
It's completely backward of a street bike.
Right.
It's hard to, if you've never rode a street bike, you'd get it first try.
One thing I'm still figuring out is how many street bike habits I need to forget in the woods. Jason had me bring the RPMs up and hold the throttle steadier and then control my speed more with the clutch. It felt completely backwards at first, but almost immediately the bike was easier to control. By this point, I was feeling pretty damn good. The 13-tooth sprocket was definitely helping, Jason's clutch advice was starting to click, and honestly this was probably the best I'd ridden out here yet. I was getting through stuff that would have had me second guessing myself just a few rides ago. I think I bent my shift lever.
Oh, it is in there.
Can you hold the bike?
Yep. Oh, there you go. I didn't go too far. There to have it.
Right there, I think. All right. I must have caught my foot in it when I went over that way, so.
Wow. Yeah, I saw your headlight. Well, he didn't fall, so I'm watching your headlight. I'm like, well, it seems okay.
No, I already got back up. Yeah.
I'm going to take you through,
Okay.
and I want you to set up your GoPro to get a picture of us going through the water.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll be back to get you.
Let me park. Let me get it through the rest of the way. You all right?
Yeah, my leg's stuck unless I really wrench it out. On my way. It's not a big deal.
You landed on a very sharp cedar.
I hit on one of those roots. I cut it too close.
Hurt you.
No, you did. It's just laying on my leg.
I'm trying.
And I'm having trouble getting my leg off.
Oh, my bad.
I got the bike.
I cut it too close.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
slick
that's
drop
what I-
off there, huh? A root.
Yeah, it slid down. I was stuck.
You all right?
Yeah.
So apparently the GoPro decided that this was the perfect time to lose its mind. The video froze, but somehow it kept recording audio long enough to catch Kim going down in the water and all of us trying to get him back out. Naturally, the battery finally died before I realized what was happening. So after I changed the battery, we went back through a couple more times so I could at least get video of us crossing. Just that way?
How far? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's pretty, more than half a tank.
All right, man.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it was a good ride today. Thanks. See y'all. Nice meeting you, Jason. I had to cut the ride a little short so I could get back for lunch, but I'd seen enough to know that the 13-tooth Sprocket was staying. The bike is easier to manage when things slow down, I'm not reaching for first nearly as much, and overall it just feels better suited for the kind of riding that I'm trying to do. But I also learned that not everything I was fighting was the bike. Just changing the way I was using the throttle and the clutch made a bigger difference than I expected. So gearing helped, but apparently the rider still needs a little work also.